We're here at John O'Quinn Field. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. It's the Arizona State Sun Devils and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Arizona State's head coach told me before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cougars offense comes onto the field first today. And here comes Keyshawn Henderson. Man, was he locked in last time out. Completed better than 70% and threw for more than 350 yards.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Right side, it's Young. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback get going the other direction.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He's got it down the right side. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide right, it's Young. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Now from inside the red zone. Out wide left, it's straight. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught on the RPO. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They were all over it.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cougars!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Sun Devils offense will now get its first chance with the football. And there's Reed Harris. He's going to get plenty of targets, and in fact, this ought to be one of the better wide receiver matchups you'll see.
We've got 2 receivers playing in this game, 2 of the best in the entire country. 2 guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the...
Going for a big play right off the bat. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Swamped immediately.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Turns it upfield, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Under pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw one first. Grabbed over the middle. It's Young. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to pass. Still looking to his right. And he gets rid of it.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Right side, it's Marsh. Touchdown, Cougars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Back to throw, it's Henderson. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Sun Devils offense makes its way onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. Line gets set, 1st down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Drops back on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Some misdirection with the counter. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. And this is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Trying to make one miss. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Play action on first down. Moves to his right. He'll pull it down inside the 45. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the Heat. Running to his left. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. He's stopped. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Rolling right and going deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Rush right in his face. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the Heat. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Pulls in the deep ball. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Reels it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On the return, it's King. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And
the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Gets rid of it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield is Henderson. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. Escapes the pressure going right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. Caught over the middle, it's Young. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Escapes the pressure to his right. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Man, really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sets his feet, it's Henderson. Rolls right. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Caught in the backfield, it's Sanford. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. That delay of game penalty makes second down a little trickier. They need 9. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They'll run it. Doesn't find any room whatsoever here late in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Arizona State's head coach told me at halftime they have to make some decisions here to start this second half. Their star running back getting his first start, he's young, and he has not run the ball well. They're trailing in this game, and they will have to decide how much they can rely on him here in the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Sells to run, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
This offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Trying to get started. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Houston offense comes onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. On the ground, it's Sanford. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells to run, looking to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Third and 6 yards to go. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
They'd be looking at a 53-yard field goal from here. Instead, they'll try to pick it up on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Offense in an empty set. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide right, it's Harris. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Second down, gonna throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Great example of how a second half can really change everything.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And he tacks on the extra point. From deep, it's King. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now to see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll run him again. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Rushes on. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The Cougars getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He's past the marker. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Davidson. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal coming up. trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Ready to try the point after. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten...
Going to take a shot. Snatches it on the right. Finds some room. Touchdown ASU. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is exactly what this offense needs, man. They need that clock to stop. They need to make big plays and score. Their defense needs to join the party, get some stops, and the passing game continue to be hot, and they might get back in this football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Arizona State, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Back to the ground game on the left. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
He turns that loose down the right side. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. Here comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Upstairs, he's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Sun Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Sun Devils trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Coming into this game, this offense really believed they had a mismatch problem because of this tight end speed and athleticism. And you saw it right there, David. Nobody able to hang with this guy on that touchdown catch.
And either way you cover him, if you want to put a linebacker on him, he's got a speed advantage. A safety on him, he's got a size advantage. QB takes advantage of the mismatch, knows where his big fella's going to be, and capitalizes on it.
He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Right side, it's Sanford. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Out wide right, it's Marsh. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Might as well give it to him again. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Finding some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone.